Hello, I'm Joshua Gans. I'm one of the founders and the president of All Day TA. And here we want to present to you our new product, a TA that's driven by artificial intelligence, trained by professors, and gives the right answers 24/7 for your students. We created this company because we know that artificial intelligence is being used by your students, but we want them to use it properly. We want them to use it and to understand that the professors are the people who provide the content for the students. And we want students to be seeing that it is reliable and can be used by them according to your particular design. And so we've made a TA that works just like the chatbots and other things that you've seen recently. The difference is it's professor managed and implemented. That means you can implement it yourself. We've made it dead simple. Let's show you how. To create a course on All Day TA, just go to the menu and click Create a New Course. Then you'll be asked to upload your syllabus, which you can simply drop into the bar here. Once you've dropped your syllabus in, we'll begin processing it immediately. PDF files take a little bit longer to process, so we just have to wait just a little bit for that. You can see here that the course syllabus has been integrated into the All Day TA and set up a new course. You can set up the course for whatever timing you want. We put in some default from today's date to 4 months from it. And you can also edit any of these materials. Once you've done that, you can save and continue. And your course will be created. Once your course has been created, you can even start to preview your TA right away. For instance, you might be interested in knowing, has it read the syllabus correctly? So you might test it with some things. You can ask it the sort of questions a student might ask, and it will tell you already what the answers to that are. So it really is the case right from the get-go that you'll get no more it's in the syllabus questions. You can actually direct students to the All Day TA to even pass the syllabus and all of the other materials in it. Next, you want to add some of your course files to the training set for your TA. Remember, your TA is only going to reference things you've uploaded. Click on Files, and you'll already see that your syllabus is already in place. And you can drag new files into the All Day TA. For instance, you might drag some readings in, or you might drag a actual video of a lecture or a lecture transcript, or you might drag some documentation from your textbooks, maybe a summary of a textbook chapter, or if you have permission, the textbook chapter itself. As you can see here, the files are now processing in the background. You can navigate away, do something else. You might have to wait a little bit of time. Once all that's done, your files are right there for you to be able to use right away. For instance, you can go straight to your preview your All Day TA, and then you can ask it some questions. And the TA will do what you're hoping it will do. It will answer the question for the student, and you can see what that answer is. You'll notice that the answer tells you where it got its information from of the documents you've already done. The more documents that you have, the more likely it's to have a variety of information sources designed to answer student questions. As the semester goes on, you'll likely want to add some more files to the TA. You can just do that. You go back to the Files menu, and you take some additional things, maybe new lectures and so forth, and add them straight in. You might actually want to do that all at the beginning of the semester, but you may not want to have some files that are not available to students right away. All you have to do is make them inactive, just like that, and your TA won't reference them to students until you're ready, in which case you make them active again. You might have some files that are not as important as others. Say, for instance, an optional reading. You can just click optional for that, and the TA will weight it accordingly in the answers it returns to students. As the semester goes on, your students will start asking a lot of questions of you. You might be interested in what's going on. Well, what we do is we send you a weekly summary of the questions asked. For instance, here's one from just a demo course that we have. So there's not that many questions asked, but it sends you a summary of the type of questions that were asked so that you can see what students are struggling with. You also have a list that you can sort, for instance, by most recent or by other factors as well, in order to understand what sort of questions the students are asking and what sort of answers are being returned to them. This gives you a window into where students are using the TA, what they're interested in, what they're struggling with, and also the ability to look at the answers and to see if you're satisfied with them. You can also check answers in case students are giving you messages that they're telling different things, which is excellent for use in sorting out disputes over assessment.